Hey y'all, this is my first ever voiceover YouTube video. If I sound a little tired, it's because I've been at work all day, but the Planar Fissure event just came out, and I need to build hyacine, castorice, and tribbie. So, yeah. Let's get into that. Let's see the type of stuff we can farm. Like I said, this is my first voiceover HSR video. I've made one previous one, and it was an account tour. I'm not super knowledgeable on the whole YouTube, PC, all that stuff. So I'm playing on my iPad, because I have a MacBook, but I can't play HSR on a MacBook. So you're gonna see my touchscreen and everything, but hopefully someday I'll be knowledgeable enough about a PC or about a laptop, so I'll be able to actually play with a keyboard and mouse. But here we are. So I actually got really lucky with tribbie, castorice, and hyacine. I'm about to be a sophomore in college, and I took about a 4-month break of HSR. More like a, what's the word I'm looking for? More like I didn't play necessarily for a lot of time, if that makes sense. So I would hop on and off, but it would be like for maybe 10 minutes a day, or just logging in to get my rewards or anything like that.
Is that it? Okay, I was expecting something bigger. Show begins in 5.
But I got really lucky, because I think I had enough saved for tribbie to be able to play tribbie. So I ended up getting tribbie. I don't have her like now. And then castorice came out, and she came out for the anniversary, so I got a lot of pulls from that. I do think I spent a little bit of money. I am a dolphin in this game, so I think I spent a bit of money because castorice, everybody and their mom is like, castorice is a must play. And I liked her character because I had played the first 3.0 part of the story, and I had liked castorice so far. So I ended up pulling her, and I got lucky with her. And then I got her light turn too, so I also lucked out with that. And then once castorice had come out and everything, my second semester of college was almost over. So I was playing a bit more, which is when hyacine came out. I got also lucky with hyacine, but I ended up dolphining, you get what I mean. I ended up splurging a bit and got her light cone. No. I'm pretty sure I need HP for all 3. Like, that's what we're looking for. So like I said, I got really lucky with all 3, especially because I had hardly played HSR when Amphorius came out. Like, I had played 3.0, and then after that, I was done. I think currently, when I'm filming this video, the 3.3, the current banner is hyacine and Cypher, I think that's her name, the cat. They're about to come out. Cypher's about to come out. But I've played all the way through 3.1, which was a couple hours long. It was really long. But then now I'm on 3.2. And I looked up a YouTube video the other day, and I think I'm only about 2 hours into like a 9-hour, 7-hour quest. But I think it's okay. I'm ranting a lot, but it'll be okay. I think a huge thing about Amphorius that I like, even though it's super long quests. I mean, on my iPad, I cut out for a second. One of the huge things, even though Amphorius is, it's a really long storyline. Like, I mean, I'm still on, that's a lie. I'm doing 3.2, not 3.1. I finished 3.1, I'm on 3.2 right now. Even though it's a long storyline, I know for a fact it is going to pay off for me. If they somehow botch this story up, I'll never forgive HSR. And that's a huge thing about me. I'm not a huge person who cares about the storyline, if that makes sense. I played Genshin, but it wasn't like I played Genshin because I was like, the story is absolutely insane, and I love the lore. While I do love the lore of Genshin, it's not like I only played the game for the story. I played the game for the gacha aspect and the events and stuff like that. But I will say, since playing HSR, I've actually tried to hone in and pay attention to all the lore. So that's one thing. So I've paid attention to the Wafu, I've paid attention to Penacony, and so far Amphorius. But I can say, even though I haven't finished Amphorius up to date, I probably like Amphorius the most. I remember when Penacony came out, everybody talked about how much they loved the Penacony story and how sick and tired they were of the Wafu. But in my opinion, which this may be a crazy take, allegedly it's a crazy take, horrible artifacts. I thought the Wafu was 1,000 times better than Penacony. Like, I mean, Penacony, they have great characters. I love, like, all the characters that came out of Penacony, but they just did such weird things with the storyline, where I was just like, what are y'all even doing at this point, you know? I think that a lot worse things could have happened to Sunday, if that makes sense. Like, I think that Sunday just kind of got away with it, but I love Sunday's character. I mean, he's having a good arc so far, but a huge... I guess the only issue I have with Amphorius is I use English VAs, and obviously they're on strike right now, so like Don Hung is unvoiced, but we don't get to see a lot of Sunday. Ooh, this is kind of bad, but I'll use it. We don't get to see a lot of Sunday. He just joined the Express, and like, it's just Don Hung and Trailblazer that we see. Like, we don't even get to see the interactions that Welt and Sunday have. But, I don't know, I think Amphorius is a really good and cool storyline, and I hope they execute it really well, because I know Puyo can do that. I know they can. I think that there can be a lot of greatly executed plot twists that Penacony didn't have the chance to do. Yeah, everybody loved Penacony, but I felt like the ending was so rushed, and like that random, I can't even, the Radiant Feldspar, or whatever the name is, Sparkle saying that she's gonna blow it up, and there's a bomb, like, it was just like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. I loved the Wafu, and everybody was complaining that we were back, and I was like, damn, I'm happy we're back. Like, you know, like, I'm happy we're back there. Damn, every artifact is fucking ass. Okay, this one's not bad. Okay. I just hope that is speed. I'm just like, damn, you know? But I don't think there's a single character I don't like in Amphorius. I think at first I didn't really like My Day, but I think that's because in 3.0 we didn't really get to know a lot about him. I think 3.1 was where it was like, we learned a whole heck of a lot about My Day. I liked castorice, but I didn't know a lot about her. Same with Aglaya, I think I said her name right. Obviously, I think everybody first seen Finon, everybody was like, oh my gosh, Finon. Love Tribbie. We learned about Trinan and Trian and Tribbie this in 3.1. I like Anaxia. I think he's cool. I haven't met Cypher in the story yet, but I can't say I'm the biggest fan of her gameplay. I know that some of the YouTubers I watch who are low-key gooners like Cypher. But then again, she may be an awesome character, and I may just not know anything about her. But I think so far the structure of Amphorius is good. Like, I think that right now, obviously I have questions, but none of my questions cannot be answered without me playing through a story, if that makes sense. Like, I need to get through the up-to-date story before I'm like, what the heck does this mean? Because it'll probably be solved. But I will say, I really like... I'm with Hyacine and Don Hung right now, and I mean, it's also boring to get through because Don Hung isn't voiced currently. So it's really just a lot of reading, but... I like the Anaxi part. Like, and Cersei's, I think her name is. Like, I kind of like that. I think it's kind of easy to follow. But there's a lot of story left. And I don't know what the plan is. Because I work a lot every day. So, I don't really have a ton of time except nighttime. And when I... Well, I don't think Hyacine needs 1 damage. When I get back, like you've heard, yawning 55 times. I don't know. Guys, rate my what was actually meant to be? Other than Tribbie, other than Stella. Herta was probably my favorite. She was my first DPS other than
It's okay. Yang and Yang.
So when I found out she was getting a 5-star on this one today, you know who I'm still waiting for, guys? Screw. I've been waiting for Screw since 1.0. Like, come on. Give my voice a new life. I guess this is another one. This is just kind of a video of me ranting because I don't want to do a farming video at all because I know I'm about to fall asleep. So I'm just kind of talking over while I have it on automatic. So I guess maybe this is just if you want to do some homework and listen to me yap in the background, this is the video for you. Well, it's summertime. So unless you're in summer school, you know.
Nothing but a boy.
But I can't even remember. Future characters I'm playing. I don't know if I've managed to be honest. I plan on pulling for Planar, absolutely, and the plan is to actually reform or fight whenever that's the case. It's not going to be a good, I don't know it. I guess I would have to wait for the announcement of the live stream. I think that's how it other than this, obviously. But I really want Planar, and obviously his lifetime, because I think a huge thing about all these influence characters that I've realized is that almost all of them, there is a huge difference in the damage that we can do with and versus without the not necessarily that didn't apply to the Pinnacle characters. Oh, I just need speed on that. That's sad. But I mean,
all together. Stars echo.
I feel like, especially with Amphorius characters, they're kind of going crazy on it. Like I know that Hyacine, that
Nothing but a boy.
I mean, apparently there's like a, don't quote me on this, but I watched a video and someone says that the difference of damage for the weakest one. But I'm just like, at that point, obviously there's more money, but as someone who can't complete in-game, like, you kind of need stuff like that, and you kind of need the good teams, and you need the good numbers, and once you have that, even though people love to say that, what's say that characters will fall out of meta and you can't use characters anymore. But guys, I can still 1 cycle, 2 cycle Firefly. Like, no problem. I just need speed on it. That's pretty good. On, I think, floor 12 of numbers, because I think there's 12 floors, right? Usually my Firefly team does like
Harmony and unison.
3 turns, 4 turns, which isn't good because my other team is good. But mind you, I also pre-farmed for Firefly, and I have my own.
Open sesame. Expand your thinking. Time to twirl.
I have a good team. And the Herda team, that's obviously pure fiction kind of market. But that was the whole point of me playing castorice and hyacine and tribbie, just so I can make my teams a little better, where I can really shift
Nothing but a force.
So for instance, even though Robin is good for the Herda team, she can be really good at any team, but I mean, tribbie will kind of suit this team a little better. At least I think so. Why am I getting all last relics? This is actually sad. I don't think I even need break effect. Just like this thing. Do I own it? I don't know. That's one thing I've realized on Sword Short. All these characters that I want and I'm playing for, I'm also playing for their lifetime. So I'm saving it for Planar for it.
Nothing but a force.
I never watched the Fate Stay Night, if I'm saying it right, that series, or I ever watched that series that Fate movie. I think it's named.
It's okay. It's me and Yang.
I know that the main character, the girl, I think her name is Saber, she's cute, but I don't know her name either. And I know that she's coming out at the same time as Final, and I don't want to so I'll just be doing Final for now, especially because you know that Saber, that's his name I think, he's for free. So, I mean, I have no issue with Saber, because, oh my gosh, Archer is his name. I think his name is Archer. I have no issue not pulling for Saber because we're getting Archer for free. And he's a 5-star, so in my book, that's great. That's a character that I can build, that I usually can go for, and do decent amounts of numbers.
Nothing but a force. Time to twirl. Endless rhythm. Nothing but a force. What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
We hit 20. Oh, it's sad as it disappeared. But I don't know, I think her name is Serene. I haven't seen or heard her name mentioned in the story yet, so I'm not 1,000% sure on how to pronounce it, but I plan on pulling for her because she looks cute. So I plan on pulling for her, and then I think there's a water one. I think I plan on pulling for them too. They look pretty cool, but... So, remember how I said that I didn't have these 3 characters built? Yeah, I wasn't lying. Level 40, Light Cone level 1. I don't think I have a single trace leveled up. I've got... Oh. No, it wasn't. That's their orbs. Let me see if this gets crit damage. Please get crit damage. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I feel like... Nah, they were kind of bad. What does tribbie want? HP percent. Energy. Okay, I knew somebody needed energy regen. I knew somebody needed energy regen. I knew it. Oh, that's what she... I didn't get a single energy regen one? Wait, that's kind of depressing. Okay, but she wants HP. And just what? More HP? We'll try this one out. HP percent. I'm guessing I just want all HP and it goes into the vents. Of course. I think I have good luck with characters, but my luck is like just awful everywhere else. She wants crit damage, and then of course I have no crit damage. Crit rate, crit damage. Just none of these want to be good. I don't know. And none of them had speed, bruh. Okay. And summon speed. And oh, this one doesn't even